Hold on to something.
It's showtime.
No, wait. I have done everything I've been asked to do. I didn't understand it, but I've done it. And I haven't once asked what's in it for me.
What are you saying, Ray?
I'm saying, what's in it for me?
Raymond! Raymond, am I using you, Raymond?
This is the Total Sports Experience.
There's gonna be rumors about this. There's no way to stop it.
And now your host,
Ray, you in here?
Ray Baker.
I miss going 5-hole on you.
You should never be allowed to talk to people.
Dude, that was a hell of an intro. I am honored and I am touched.
Aww. Thanks, Jeff Pope. I'm touched too. What's up, you guys? And welcome in to our weekly meeting, our weekly chat session, our weekly get down, if you will, in sports. And I'm going to tell you right now, today has not been a normal day by any stretch of any imagination. It has been weird today in our country. Sorry, Instagram, I'm going to put you over here so you guys can see me. Welcome in, everybody. I am your host, Ray Baker. For you, those of you on Instagram, you just see this. You don't see the live studio. I apologize for the mess in the live studio. It's been one of those days. But we're on Facebook Live, Twitch, Instagram right there. What's up, Instagram followers? YouTube Live, Mixcloud Live. Just our 30-minute let's get you ready for everything that is sports. If you guys are ready, and we'll just kick this off, just text me on whatever you're on. If you're on Instagram, just give me a sports. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, just give me a sports and let me know that you're on, you're listening, and you're ready to go. Let's do a couple things first. This Saturday, I'm going to tell you this a couple times in our 30 minutes that we're together tonight, but this Saturday, Thursday's tomorrow, this Saturday, we are going to be live, and we are going to be giving away a free pizza. Yes, you can win it too, Instagram. We are going to be on location at Mountain Mike's Pizza on Brookhurst Street in Fountain Valley, California, during the unbelievable games that are going to be played. This is Wild Card Weekend. It is an incredible weekend for NFL football. If you're a football fan, if you're a whatever fan of some of these teams I'm about to rattle off, you can't come watch them with us this weekend, unfortunately, because we are still under somewhat of COVID, lockdown, whatever. But you can come say hi from 6 feet away, high five. If you'd like to know how we're going to win free pizzas, I'm going to put that up online tonight and tomorrow on Facebook, on Instagram, and all that, so you can follow along and figure out how to win a free pizza. And we're going to be out there from 12 to 1:30, both on Saturday and on Sunday. We have a special guest on Saturday. Saturday, Christopher Sheffield, the chef. If you know who that is, you'll know why he's going to be with me. The chef actually is in Connecticut getting ready for the Berger Pond Hockey Classic. We were supposed to be there as well, and unfortunately it unfolded today. We were trying to wait to figure out how this was all going to play out. And unfortunately today, we found out that we could not be on location at this year's Berger Pond Hockey Classic, Pond Hockey Tournament, I should say. Due to some COVID restrictions both here in California and in Connecticut where that's taking place. So unfortunately, we will not be on location, but we are going to do a special show on that Saturday, and I'll give you more details. You can look on our website, thetSeshow.com. You can look at a lot of other stuff. We'll post it on Facebook. We'll post it on Instagram. We'll post it a lot of different places. Where you can watch our show on that day. It's going to be the weekend in between where we're at Mountain Mike's and when the Super Bowl will happen, so you'll have a chance to check that out. But we'll get back to that. But this Saturday, day one is the 9th. We'll be giving away a free pizza at Mountain Mike's. And then on Sunday, the 10th, we'll be giving away a free pizza at Mountain Mike's. We'll be there again on Sunday from 12 to 1:30. Again, covering all the games. So let's jump into this real quick. because we only have the 30-minute show today. Again, if you're listening, the guys at the Mightier 1090, if you're listening, and I know you are, and I know you follow, and I know I tag everything, this show is ready for 3 hours a day. 30 minutes a week right now with blogs and this and that, simply not enough. We're ready for 3 hours a day. There are listeners begging for us to be on 3 hours a day. We're ready for you to say 3 hours a day. Let's get it going. So let me break this down for you real quick. If you're a football fan, as am I. Saturday, and we'll be on location. Here are the 3 games. Let's get you ready for this. And if you have picks, if you have certain teams that you think are going to win these games as we're going through them, please let me know. Instagram Live here. We've got Facebook Live, Twitch, Mixcloud Live, and Facebook Live. I think I mentioned that already. But we've got a lot of live listeners on right now. If you think there's a certain team that's going to win a certain game as we rattle these off, please let us know. And please join us on Saturday and Sunday so you can either, I can tell you you were wrong, you can tell me I was wrong, or you can brag about your team. But here we go. Okay. Saturday, January 9th. This is the big day for me, and you're going to know why. If you follow my show, you watch my website, you follow the podcast at all, you're going to know why I'm super geeked for Saturday morning, and this is the reason we're coming on when we're coming on. We will be on the air at noon Pacific time for everybody that's going to watch the show that day. We'll be on at noon Pacific time. The early game starts at 10:05 Pacific time. That's 1:05 Eastern. The first game of the Wild Card Trilogy on Saturday starts with the AFC game, number 7 versus number 2. The Indianapolis Colts will roll into Orchard Park and take on the Buffalo Bills. 1:05 start Eastern. That's a 10:05 start here in California, where we broadcast from. That game is going to be fun, and if you are a Buffalo fan, if you are an NFL fan, whatever, if you've ever seen a playoff game in Buffalo in January, get ready. Orchard Park is going to be rocking. And one of our listeners last week, I believe on Instagram Live, one of our listeners last week, Chloe, had mentioned Orchard Park and the Buffalo Bills Stadium is going to allow the New York State, whoever they are, the state of New York, said they are going to allow fans in the stadium on Saturday. 6,700 fans only is all they can allow in Orchard Park for the Buffalo Bills game. But I'm going to tell you right now, Bills Mafia is bigger, badder, and stronger than I've ever seen it. Bills Mafia is ready for Saturday. So Indianapolis Colts, Buffalo Bills. Again, you guys should know my pick already. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills to win that game. The second game of the trilogy on Saturday is the number 6 seed LA Rams. In the NFC will go up to Seattle to take on the Seattle Seahawks. That game starts at 1:40 Pacific, 4:40 Eastern time. The first game, by the way, will be on CBS for all of you that are watching those games. That'll be on CBS, and again, you can join me in the background on your phone, on the computer, whatever. We can't show you any of the games, but I will maybe give you a play or two here and there if we are allowed to do that. We'll keep you up to date on those, because I know there's some Buffalo Bills fans watching. So the second game is on Fox, 1:40 p.m. Pacific time, 4:40 Eastern time. Number 6 LA Rams, number 3 Seattle Seahawks. These two teams play each other very well. This is going to be a fun game. The question's going to be, I'm going to put this out to you guys, and if you're not watching live, you're watching later, you want to message me. For the LA Rams, will Sean McVay start Wolford or start Jared Goff? It's an interesting tale here, because Wolford did not play bad and he played quite well actually in the last game of the season for the Rams against the Arizona Cardinals to win that game. So does Sean McVay stay with that and start Wolford instead of Jared Goff and let Jared Goff heal up and get ready for the next round? If there is one, you got to win one first. So, very interesting question there. I want to see what you guys think about that. The third game of our triple header on Saturday is another, this one's going to be fun. We will be off the air by the time this happens, but it's the number 5 seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Are you guys ready for this? Going to Washington to play the Washington football team. Washington is hosting a wild card game. What? That's right. Hosting a wild card game is the Washington football team. They're going to host TB12 and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Number 5 versus number 4. That game's going to start at 8:15 Pacific. That'll be 5:15 our time. Sorry, 8:15 Eastern time, 5:15 Pacific time. Sorry about that. And then that'll be on NBC. So if depending on what you're going to look for, those games will be there. So 10:05, 1:40, and 5:15. CBS, Fox, and NBC. We've got all your games covered. That's going to be amazing. We're going to break those down afterwards as well. Then on Sunday, again, on your screen, we're going back to Jersey Mike's. Wow. We're going back to Mountain Mike's Pizza, again from 12 to 1:30 to cover the 3 games coming up on January the 10th. Let me get you back to me here. Okay, so here's our games coming up on January the 10th. The first game that's going to start, again, 1:05 Eastern, 10:05 Pacific here on the West Coast, is going to be, Jameson says, pizza on Instagram Live. Thanks, Jameson. Yes, pizza, and you're going to win free pizza. We're going to tell you how. You got to log on to our website, TheTSEShow.com. You got to email us, fans@TheTSEShow.com, or follow us on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and you'll get all the details on how to win free pizza, a free pepperoni pizza, both on Saturday and on Sunday. It's going to be awesome. So on Sunday, 10:05 Pacific, 1:05 Eastern, Baltimore Ravens at the Tennessee Titans. These two teams always play each other very well. It'll be on ABC and ESPN. Those two teams play each other very well. That's going to be a very fun game. You've got the Tennessee Titans have offense like there's no tomorrow. The Baltimore Ravens have Lamar Jackson, who's a PlayStation highlight reel every game he plays. So that game's going to be a lot of fun. So that'll be 10:05 our time here on the Pacific Coast, ABC and ESPN. The second game, this is a game that I want people to chime in on. Well, this one and the next one. So one NFC game, it's the Chicago Bears at the number 2 seed New Orleans Saints. That's a 1:40 start. It's on CBS, also on Amazon Prime Video. The Chicago Bears at New Orleans Saints. Now, I understand the New Orleans Saints are probably the best, if not either the second best or possibly the best team in the NFC. The Chicago Bears might shock people. I'm just laying that out there right now. I'm not saying they're going to win, but that's going to be a better game than what I think people are going to give it credit for. So the New Orleans Saints are looking to get to the next round as well. Again, that's the 1:40 game on CBS and on Amazon Prime. Then the final game, the AFC number 6 seed Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. NBC, it's a 5:15 start for you guys here on the West Coast. Here's what I'm going to tell you here. The Cleveland Browns just beat the Pittsburgh Steelers to get into the playoffs. Now, a lot of people threw at me the last couple days as we did different interviews for different radio stations and stuff for this game, but Pittsburgh didn't have all their players. Yeah, you're right. But you still didn't stop Cleveland. Close game. The Steelers came back in the end. I'm going to predict the upset here. My pick here is that you're going to have a Cleveland Browns win over the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. And the Browns will come out of that and go to the next seed. Now, here's the problem with that for Cleveland. If you're a Cleveland and you beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, now, and all the other teams went out, for the AFC. Now you have 1, 2, 4, and 6. What that's going to mean, if this happens, if this plays out this way, if this happens this way, Cleveland will then go to Kansas City and play the Chiefs. Tennessee will go to Buffalo. If any of you are Buffalo Bills fans, you know what the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills history is. I'm going to leave it at that. Because as a diehard Buffalo Bill fan, it sickens me to remember what happened on that Sunday that would have sent the Buffalo Bills to another Super Bowl. We won't discuss it. You're just going to make me emotional. I don't want to do that to you. So, there you are. That's what's all set up for Saturday and for Sunday. Again, we will be at, where is it at? Right there. We'll be at Mountain Mike's Pizza at 18888 Brookhurst Street, Fountain Valley, California. 92708 is where we will be. Again, noon to 1:30. Saturday, we'll have our special guest host, Christopher Sheffield, will be with me. He'll actually be, as we mentioned, he's in Connecticut. He's getting ready for the Berger Pond Hockey Tournament. Lots of teams already because they've closed a lot of rinks out there. So there's lots of teams that are ready to play outdoors, 3-on-3. It's going to be awesome. Chef, however, is going to do portion of the show rinkside on Saturday. Out in the cold. I talked to him today. The pond is frozen over. It's 22 degrees right now in Connecticut. It's perfect hockey weather. So he's going to do a portion of the show with me on Saturday from the rink side there in beautiful Connecticut. You're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. And then Sunday, we're going to lay out the rest of the NFL games. So join us for that. And Instagram Live, you guys are all mentioning free pizza. Yeah, I'm down for free pizza too. First of all, if you like pizza, you like pizza. But who doesn't love free pizza? Hello? All right, so again, we only have the 30 minutes. We've got about 8 minutes left. There's two more things I wanted to mention to you guys. One is congratulations to Team USA and the World Junior Hockey Championships. The World Junior Championships were last night. It was Hockey Canada versus Team USA. An epic tournament. Going up to this, Team Canada was untouchable. They outscored their opponents 41-4, going up into the gold medal game. The United States pretty much stomped through the primary rounds first. They won Group B, played a very good game the previous night against Finland to get into the gold medal game, where they beat Finland 4-3 and scored a late goal. But this team for Team USA, boy, were they built to win a tournament. Holy jumping, was that a good team. They got onto Team Canada early, and they never left their foot off the gas. It was an unbelievable team, and I think Team Canada really got caught off guard on how well Team USA played, how fast and how physical Team USA played. And I think what stood out for me last night watching the game was Team USA was very patient, waited things out, waited for these things to happen, and then jumped. And when it did, I think it caught Team Canada by surprise. After it was up, they were up 1-0. Alex Turcotte got the first goal for Team USA. LA Kings prospect. Just that caught them off guard. They didn't know what to do, and the rest was done after that. Trevor Zegras, who was an Anaheim Ducks prospect, scored the second goal, and Spencer Knight, who was a Florida Panthers prospect in net, shut the door on everything that Team Canada threw at him. So congratulations to Team USA in the World Junior Championships, winning a gold medal. Great effort, great game. The gold medal game, if you didn't watch it last night, the gold medal game was really the highest level of hockey we've seen since the Stanley Cup Final had been given out. This was an amazing hockey game. So if you watched it, good on you, and you were treated to some remarkable hockey on that. The other thing that happened this week was the Heisman Trophy got given out, And I don't know. I don't want to say that voters got it wrong because I don't want to say that. I was surprised that Devontae Smith had won it as a receiver and at that position. And this was a discussion that I was going to put to everybody, and I want to see what you guys think and see kind of how all this plays out. Because I had Trevor. I don't get a vote. I would tell you, as media, I don't get a vote. I know a lot of people that have votes for the Heisman Trophy winner. It's a little over, I want to say there's a little over 900 people that get to vote for the Heisman Trophy. I am not one of them. My vote would have gone to the starting quarterback for Clemson in Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence looks like he will be the number one draft pick, and he did declare yesterday for the NFL draft. So, if you are a Jacksonville Jaguars fan and you're getting ready for the draft, get excited. That will be your number one pick. Trevor Lawrence will go to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We talked about this last week. Pardon me. When we did, I'd mentioned to you guys about the Jets not getting the number one overall pick. We may have talked about this 2 weeks ago. The Jets not getting the number one overall pick is a good thing if you're a Jets fan. Here's why. Sam Darnold's not your problem. You have a good quarterback. You don't have the right people running the team. And earlier this week, Adam Gase, the head coach of the New York Jets, was let go, fired. There is a lot of rumors on who might take that position. Eric Bieniemy might be one of them. Brian Daboll, who is the offensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills, might be a good fit for that. Very good with young quarterbacks. We'll see. But I'm going to tell you right now, Jet fans, you getting number 2 right now, that's a blessing. That's a good thing. You don't need Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville needs Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville needs a lot more than Trevor Lawrence, but that's a good start for them. So again, going back to where we started here, Devontae Smith is a great wide receiver. He plays in a great program for Alabama. He's about to play for a national championship. Well, actually, is coming up on the 11th, this coming Monday. The votes were already in before that. The votes were already in before the game versus Notre Dame. The votes were already in for that too. So that game didn't help put him over the top. But again, I go back to the Heisman Trophy of what kind of player wins that, in the sense of this is kind of the most valuable player in college football. That's what this is. Will you win a game, or maybe 2, without Devontae Smith catching footballs and running for touchdowns? I think you might, because of the team, the system that you have there with Nick Saban and Alabama. You will win games without him. If you're Clemson, this year, you played a game without Trevor Lawrence, and you lost. Granted, Notre Dame, and it was a great game. It was not a blowout by any means, but you lost. Had you have had Trevor Lawrence, would you have won? That's the question. So, to me, you have to put that into a perspective of, if I'm voting for the Heisman Trophy, and this is the most valuable player to that particular team, if you can win games without that player, that's not the most valuable player to that team. If you're going to lose games as Clemson without Trevor Lawrence, that should be your Heisman Trophy winner. No disrespect to Alabama, Nick Saban, Devontae Smith, by any means. Phenomenal football player. Is going to be a number 1 draft pick when he goes, or first round draft pick when he goes. So no disrespect to Alabama or the program or the athletes at all. Again, I don't get a vote, but I'm just saying, if it were me, it should have been Trevor Lawrence to win the Heisman. Again, just because if you don't have him in your lineup, your chances of winning that game go down drastically. And so there you go. I was gonna bring up another segment. We're gonna start this segment next week, and just the bonehead award of the week has to go to Josh Jacobs of the Las Vegas Raiders, who got arrested and charged with the DUI after the Raiders lost their last game to the Denver Broncos. Just a boneheaded move. Again, just my 2 cents there. Again, let me share this with you because we're running out of time. And again, the guys from the Mightier 1090, San Diego, broadcast everywhere. We are ready. I need the 3-hour show because our fans are screaming for it. Put us on for 3 hours. In the meantime, you've got us here every week. I'm going to take a few more minutes to tell you about the next couple episodes of the podcast that are coming up as well. But on your screen right now, and again, Instagram Live, I apologize, this Saturday and this Sunday from 12 to 1:30, we're going to be live at Mountain Mike's Pizza on Brookhurst Street in Fountain Valley, California. You can get coupons from us. You can come out and hang out with us. Well, hang out as in come pick up your pizza, wave hi from 6 feet away, give you a virtual high five, that kind of thing. And then you can go home and watch the rest of your games with your pizza. And possibly you can watch one of your games with a free pizza from us. Free pizza would not be bad. The people on Instagram Live, which are down here, Instagram Live is blowing up saying, oh, we want free pizza. Hello, who doesn't want free pizza? So, Facebook, Twitch, Mixcloud, YouTube, all of you guys, if you want some free pizza, go to the tseshow.com either tonight or tomorrow. We're going to put up all the information on how you can score yourself a free large pepperoni pizza from Mountain Mike's, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, to take home. I wish you could eat it there with me and enjoy football. That'd be so awesome. We can't do that yet, but we're going to get there, I promise. So take your free pizza home and tag us somewhere. Take a picture of you eating your pizza. And say, hey, dude, this is awesome. Like, hey, got a free pie from the TSE show, and tag us in your Facebook or your Instagram post or whatever it may be. It's going to be awesome. The other thing I wanted to mention, and we always do this, we didn't do it this week because I'm going to put something up on the website. We always highlight one small business. We didn't do it this week because we're live at Mountain Mike's, so that's kind of it's not a small business, but smaller, and so that's kind of what we're plugging this week. But I wanted to do this for a couple of reasons as we wrap up here. Dave Portnoy, who is the president of Barstool Sports, has done something amazing. There's something called the Barstool Fund. I have contributed to it. You can contribute to it. Anybody can contribute to it. And what the guys at Barstool Sports are doing is unbelievable. They are, as I bring you back out to the main screen here, they are getting donations from anybody that wants to donate, and they are helping small businesses around the country, not just out in like Boston and New Hampshire. It's everywhere. They've helped a small business out here in California as well. And they're helping small businesses with money through the pandemic. If you want to know how to get your video in to get some support from the guys over there at Barstool Sports, I highly recommend you do it. If you'd like to donate to this fund and this cause and what this is doing, please do so. Go to barstoolfunding.com and check that out. I don't have a picture for it. We will have a picture on Saturday to show you how to get there. But go onto Facebook and look for it and watch some of the videos that people answer the phone, a FaceTime call, and when they answer it, they look down and it's Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports. And they already know what they're getting. They're getting the help that they desperately need to keep their business going. If you watch one or two of those and it doesn't bring you to tears, there's something wrong with you. So go help out if you can. Look, go to your local businesses, go to your small businesses here and patronize them and give them your business. But if you really want to do some extra, do some more, go check that out at barstoolfunding.com or just go to Barstool Sports and you'll be able to find it there as well. And Dave Portnoy, I'm sure you're listening to my podcast and my show and everything like that. Right. I'm probably the last on his list to go look for. But if he sees this at all, I'm going to tag him on this and I'm going to put it on the website and do all that jazz. Dave Portnoy, thank you. You're awesome. A lot of people may not like you. Dude, what you're doing is incredible, and I can see that it's rewarding for you because when you call people and you get the reaction of what they're giving you, and most of them are crying and thanking you, I can see on your face that it's rewarding to you. So I don't have a small business. We have this show. You want to call it a small business? Okay. We don't need your help. I do this for free for anybody anyway that just wants to watch and listen to some sports and be a part of the show. But Dave Portnoy, thank you very much. You're awesome. That's it. That's it. And if you don't know who Dave Portnoy is, go look it up. One bite, everybody knows rules. It's awesome. That's all my time for today. I'm actually a little over, but who cares? We're over by like 4 minutes, but I don't care. We just need a 3-hour show. But join me again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Join me Saturday and Sunday, 12 to 1:30 Pacific time, right smack in the middle of all the NFL wild card action that's going to be happening this Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be amazing, and we're going to bring you all the way down to who's going to play the Super Bowl. 2 weeks from this weekend, we're going to be back at Mountain Mike's Pizza, but for a different reason. AFC, NFC Championship games on that Sunday, the 24th, and on Saturday, the 23rd, only a 60-minute show, but it's going to lead you up to the prelims for UFC 257. The headliner is Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. It's going to be an amazing fight. That's it. You guys are awesome. Happy New Year, by the way. I didn't mention that at all. This is the first live show. Is this the first live show of the new year? I don't know. It might be. I think it is. So you guys, Happy New Year. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate all the support, all the love that we get. You guys are awesome. We were going to do this again next week, and maybe we'll extend it to 45 minutes next week. I don't know. We're going to try some different stuff, but we'll see what we can do. And in the meantime, you guys be good humans. Take care of each other. Do what you can to help out your neighbor because everybody needs it. Be good humans. We'll see you next week.